Hey, what's going on, Steelers Nation? Welcome back to another video. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get right into it. Today's topic, we're going to talk about free agent quarterbacks that the Steelers could possibly sign and other possibilities within a trade or yada yada, whatever it takes to get a new quarterback in Pittsburgh here. Obviously, the first two options right now are going to be Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins. Right now, they look like they're going to be the top two. Josh Dobbs is an unrestricted free agent this year. He's probably going to end up walking unless we sign him to a practice squad deal, which I really like the kid. I wish we gave him an opportunity, but obviously, the skill level that he has is just not going to be a starting quarterback in this league. Now, there is a lot of free agents out there right now that have the possibility of being a starting quarterback for the Steelers. Now, let me give you a list of those players. I don't like, but let's just say this. Fitzpatrick's out there as a free agent. Andy Dalton's a free agent. Cam Newton's a free agent. Tyrod Taylor's a free agent. Jacoby Brissett's a free agent. Jameis Winston, Teddy Bridgewater, Marcus Mariota, and Mitchell Trubisky. These are all guys that are unrestricted free agents for next season. Now, who don't I like out of this? Obviously, Fitz solely because of age. Love the beard, though. Don't like his age. Andy Dalton, we know what the Red Rocket gives, and it's not much. Obviously, he lost his starting job in Chicago. I don't think he's a starter, at least for Pittsburgh anyway. Cam Newton, don't like Cam Newton. He's lost his arm ever since MVP Cam Newton happened. Tyrod Taylor, I like Tyrod Taylor. I just don't want him as our starting quarterback. Same thing with Jacoby Brissett. I'm not a big fan of Jacoby Brissett either. Again, a guy that's, lost his job to many other starting quarterbacks out there. So Jameis Winston, would actually not mind Jameis Winston. Obviously, the only thing that's hurting him is his ACL tear that he had this season. So we don't know when exactly he would be coming back. But I think Jameis Winston would actually be a pretty solid quarterback for the Steelers, depending on how much, of course, you pay for him. Teddy Bridgewater, I like Teddy Bridgewater too. The only thing, again, injury bug. He seems to be injured every single year. He also, when he's given that chance, again, he gets hurt. We saw it out in Minnesota. We saw it with the Saints. And now with Denver, he got hurt again. And when he's got that starting position, it's just not a good look for him. But I wouldn't mind him. I think he's a pretty good quarterback. But Marcus Mariota, I think Marcus Mariota, if he was on another team, I think he could have been a starter this year after watching some of these quarterbacks. I don't mind him either. I wouldn't mind him as a starting quarterback for us. I like the fact that he can move in the pocket. He's got a pretty solid arm. I think Matt Canada's offense is definitely revolves around a running quarterback. So, again, if we do keep Matt Canada, which I'm sure that we will, as much as I don't like him, I think his offense would fit more of a mobile quarterback like him. And Mitchell Trubisky, I think sitting behind Josh Allen this year, I think he is going to get another opportunity as a NFL starter. And again, I wouldn't mind Mitchell Trubisky. I just think that he was in a horrible situation with Chicago. Anybody that goes out to Chicago as a quarterback is more than likely going to rot. So just look at Nick Foles' career. He's only good in Philadelphia. When he went out to Chicago 3 times, his career basically ended. So those are like the top 9 free agent quarterbacks that I like. Again, I shouldn't say I don't like all of them, but the top 9 free agents that could be potential starters for next season. I think there's going to be a lot of new faces in a lot of different places next year. But those are the free agent ones. These are all unrestricted free agents too, by the way. None of them have restricted contracts or anything like that. Now, obviously, possible trade candidates. Number one rumor, obviously, is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers of Pittsburgh has been the growing, hashtag, you should say, on Twitter. It's definitely, something in a Steelers' eyes that I would love to see. Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. I think he's capable of making his team excel even further than what we got to this year. So definitely wouldn't mind Aaron Rodgers. And another guy that keeps popping up, Jimmy Garoppolo with the Saints, especially with the fact that they drafted Trey Lance 3rd overall. I think they eventually, after the season, obviously depending on what Jimmy G does in the conference championship game and possibly the Super Bowl. If he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback and has a pretty solid game, I would think that the Saints or the San Francisco 49ers would be idiots for cutting him at that point. But again, you never know. You don't know what the staff wants to do with their players at the end of the year. But Jimmy G's another possible candidate. Kirk Cousins is a guy that might be out of Minnesota. Again, I don't know how much I really like him now. I really liked him a couple of years ago when I know Ben was contemplating retirement like 4 years ago when he signed that contract with Minnesota. I would have taken him then. But now he keeps every team average. He's never really had a team excel because of him. He's been a 500 starter his whole career. So I don't know how much I actually like him. But those are just a few quarterbacks that I wanted to name off. That was about 10, 11 of them right there. So I don't know. We'll see what our options are. Maybe we stick with Mason Rudolph. I hope that's not what we do. But I hope that we go out and get a nice veteran quarterback considering how deep they are this year. So again, as always, thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go, Steelers.